Yes, people, we are back on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United match reaction. Everton 2, Manchester United 2, and Amorim caught life. Ponzi scheme FC back in full effect. So much to discuss in regards to this game. First and foremost, I start with the lineup again. Amorim with these foolish lineups. And if you continue to play these players, we are going to continue to put in poor performances. We are going to continue to not win matches. And Amorim, you are going to continue to be under immense pressure and eventually going to lose your job if you persist with these players. Simple as that lineup. Onana playing, Maguire playing, Dalot at wing back, Bruno playing, because even though we scored the goal, we'll get to Bruno. Højlund, who's absolutely woeful as well. And in regards to the first goal, one of the players I mentioned is most at fault, Dalot. Not alert, not aware, corner swung in, and it's kind of like hit him and then bounced up in the air, and then we've not managed to clear it. But if Dalot is alert, we clear the ball and get up the pitch. But he's not alert. Yes, there's other challenges and 50-50s, and Everton do well to keep it alive and score, but we need to be more on it. Dalot needs to be alert, clear that. Again, basics. Another goal we've conceded from a set piece again, and that's on Dalot. And the second goal, like 4-5 mistakes in one. Maguire, again, one of the players I mentioned who shouldn't be playing, gets done by the run from Beto. And I've heard Amorim mention that that Maguire is not good when there's space around him. Why play him? You have Euro on the bench. Play Euro. He is the future. Whether he's good enough or not is a whole different conversation, but play Euro. He's there. Play Maz, play Delit, settle on a back three. We know Maguire's not good enough. Maguire's not good enough anyway if we were playing playing a low block and was playing from deep. But we're trying to press up high. So he gets done for the run with Beto, number one. Number two, I can't remember who the player is who cuts inside and gets it on his right foot. You know that player is right-footed. You know that player is right-footed. Why not show him onto his left foot? That's two mistakes right there. The shot is weak. Onana, one of the players I mentioned, woeful goalkeeper, parries it up in the air. Shout out to Steve because he said it on the watch along. It was like a volleyball parry, that the way he put that up in the air. That's three mistakes in one. And then on top of that, Maguire then loses the header to Decore. 4 mistakes in one goal, people. 4 mistakes in one goal, 3 of them from one player. How many times are you going to persist with these players? And we're 2-0 down, looks flat. We didn't even have a shot on target, people. The whole first scratch that. Our first shot on target was the goal, which was in the 72nd minute from Bruno, but we was flat, offering nothing going forward. And when 2 of your front 3 is Bruno and Højlund, guess what? You're going to offer nothing going forward. We get the free kick. Bear in mind, the first free kick from Bruno was poor. Yes, it's handball from Decore, but I said this on the watch along. How do you hit a 2-man wall? If it's a 1-man wall or a 2-man wall, that set piece is woeful. It is absolutely woeful. Yes, it is handball. The free kick, more so Pickford mistake. I always state this. Back to basics, that's now on Pickford. That is now on Pickford. Goalkeeper should never get beat goalkeeper side, especially when it goes bottom corner. It's not like he's binsed it top corner, the other side. It's bottom corner. Why Pickford is positioned where he's positioned, I have zero idea. No idea, but that's their lookout. Bruno took advantage of that. Props to him for that. We scored a goal, and then we were actually in the ascendancy. Agate, very good finish. I actually thought was one of the few bright spots today. Thought it was him, Dorgu. That's it. I don't know how Bruno got man of the match, but we'll get further on to that with the penalty incident as well, just to sum him up in a heartbeat. But Agate, good finish. And I thought he was tidy on the ball today, gets through his work, and that's a very good finish. Bear in mind, it's on his weaker foot as well. Let's not just bypass that. On the weaker foot, and he strike, clean, gone in 2-2, and we're in the ascendancy, but we're just lacking so much going forward. We're just lacking, and Eddie made this point, and it is agenda-based because we brought on Cheeto, and he was like, we took off Højlund, brought on Cheeto, and we scored 2 goals. Play Cheeto. I have been saying, play the youngsters. Cheeto today, when people are like, oh, he's not ready. Did he do way worse than Højlund? No, he actually did better. And he didn't do nothing spectacular, but it's something different. Throw him out there. Let's see how good he is. He should start the next game. I don't even know who we play, but play Cheeto. And then to the penalty incident, this is why I criticize Bruno. You know who lost the ball and played a stupid ball back into our box where Yoro had to defend against the Everton player? Bruno panicking, trying to play a first-time pass in the 94th minute or whatever it was. Take a touch. Have some composure. All you have to do is take a touch. And if you get contact, you go down and we probably get a free kick. Hey, yo, probably get a free kick. Like, what in the world is wrong with? But people would have bypassed. If that penalty would have been given, people would have bypassed who gave it away. But let that had been Casemiro who had done that, or let that had been a Xerxes who had done that, you would never hear the end of it. Now, the penalty shout, even though Ashley Young has made the most of the contact, I genuinely, I thought it was a penalty at the time. Seeing it back, I think it was a penalty. Because I know if that was on the flip side and Manchester United, and that's Garnacho, for example, or Xerxes or any Manchester United player, I'm screaming for a penalty. Despite my player making the most of it. It's a penalty. And let's not even forget, I almost forgot as well, with the shot from Idrissi again from the edge of the area. Onana again. Shocking goalkeeping. Shocking. The shot is not well struck. It's not directly in the corner. And you just push it back out into the danger area. Push it either side. Again, basic goalkeeping, 1-0-1. It's just standard. You never, as a goalkeeper, now if the shot's ferocious and you push it back out and it's a reflex save, I hear that. Does it too much? The shot for the second goal, wasn't a good shot straight at him. The shot for the penalty shout wasn't, and it almost cost us. And Amorim, if you continue to play these players, they are going to cost you. Onana, Dalot, Maguire, Bruno, Højlund. Not good enough. They are going to cost you. And today, if Manchester United would have got beat, it would have been peak. Because not only could we drop to 16th, I believe if West Ham win, it's like... People was talking, even at halftime, the conversation at halftime was and we was flat. I did not think for the life of me we was getting back in the game, but guess what? Ponzi scheme FC. Ponzi scheme FC managed to get out there with the draw, but we just so lackluster going forward. So lackluster. 3 shots on target. Let me just double check the stats. 3 shots on, and we had 62% possession. We had more possession, but 3 shots on target. First shot on target is the 72nd minute. We're playing Everton. We ain't playing prime Real Madrid. Everton. Shocking. Switch it up because it's not working. That is my main issue. And Doggy, I want to give a shout out to as well. We want to give a shout out to as well, man. Got through where it looked like it was our only outlet, in particular in the first half. Constant overlap. Got the physicality down to the T that is needed, and technically good as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe and comment as well. Salute, big up. I'm out.